Hi, I'm Signa. Thank you for joining me. Let's begin by rubbing our hands together, closing our eyes, and taking a couple deep belly-centered breaths. And then gently bring the hands to stillness at the heart center in Anjali Mudra. With the eyes closed, again, we're going to Om 3 times together to tune in, to open the heart center and to open our voice, our throat chakra, our heart chakra, feeling a sense of connection with all life and all beauty. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently relax and release the hands down. We're going to come forward onto our hands and knees. If you're sitting on a pillow, you can gently set that to the side. Our knees are hip width apart, our hands are shoulder width apart, and we are centering ourselves in our space. We're going to begin to circle the spine, let the head and neck circle as well. The feet can be together or separated. And we're going to switch directions every few breaths. So maybe every 3 or 4 breaths, just switch directions. You want to feel that the head and neck are also circling with the body. The toes can be turned under for a little more support if you'd like, or keep the feet flat. And as you continue to circle, notice if your elbows are relatively straight or if they're bending. And then do the opposite. So if they're relatively straight, let them begin to bend and bring the heart closer and further away from the earth as you circle. If the elbows were already bent, keep them straight and notice that you can circle parallel above the earth. Engaging in both of these ways. Switching directions every 2, 3, 4 circles. Nice, deep, releasing breaths. Good. With your next inhale, coming to center. Notice that the hands are still shoulder width apart. Fingers are spread wide. Middle fingers parallel to one another. Knees are hip width apart. Toes can be flat or turned under. Feet can be together or hip width apart. We're going to open the throat chakra and drop the belly as we inhale here. And then we're going to arch like a cat as we exhale. Inhaling as you open the throat and drop the belly. Exhale as you arch like a cat and bring the third eye towards the thighs. Making any micro adjustments that you need to feel more grounded and more comfortable. Feeling the spine reach all the way through the crown chakra and through the tailbone. I'm going to add some speed now. Only doing miss if it feels good. You can slowly but surely add more speed as that feels good to you. Next inhale, hold the arch. And exhale, take the hips back and forehead comes towards the earth, resting downward onto the earth. Maybe here you want to rock slightly side to side, just releasing any tension, becoming like the flow of water. Take a deep breath and come to stillness. And with your next inhale, rising up. We're going to open the heart as we take a deep breath. And then lay the heart and the third eye down to the earth, palms face up and hands rest on the ground by the feet. We're going to inhale in a wave, arching the spine like a cat. Let the hands drag across the floor and naturally come forward. And exhale back down. You can inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Or whatever your breath pattern is, just turn up the volume. 2 more. Once the forehead is on the earth, then just wiggle side to side in the hips. Allow everything to expand and soften. We're going to inhale, rise up, come back to hands and knees. Now the knees are going to be together. Hands are still shoulder width apart, fingers spread wide. We're going to take the right leg forward and come into a deep hip stretch. We're going to walk the back foot back, lowering the hips towards the earth. Hips are parallel above the ground. Back foot rests gently. We'll come up onto the fingertips and arch the spine. We'll do a few lion breaths or collie breaths here, where we stick the tongue out with the exhale and roll the eyes up. Wiggle side to side in the hips, and if you find that this hip stretch is too much for you, I'm going to show you an alternate in just a moment. Otherwise, you're going to begin to lower yourself and rest the forehead onto the earth or into the hands or onto fists. You can have one fist on top of the other. You could have one flat hand and one fist. You're going to rest the forehead onto something, the hands, the floor, or the fists or flat hand. Now here's your alternate. If that one is just too much, you can come into figure 4 and you're taking a lot of the weight off your body so you get the same benefits without stressing. So you can do this stretch, figure 4, if that's better for you. I like both stretches, and sometimes I just alternate which one I'm doing with this set, so you can have that option as well. Couple more deep breaths. Add a little side to side movement in the hips here, or pulsing in a natural way to just open. With the next inhale, we're going to release, gently rising up. Walk the hands all the way back, straight beneath the shoulders. We're going to turn the back toe under, and we're going to push back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bend one knee and then the other. Some deep breaths. Then we're going to come to the other side. As we come forward into the hands, we'll take our left knee forward right up by the hands, or choosing figure 4, the alternate on the other side. We're going to come up on the fingertips and arch the spine, and 3 Kali lion breaths. Let go of stress. Releasing the jaw. And then peacefully, gently coming down to a comfortable position. Forehead comes to the hands or the floor or the fists, supporting the head to relax, adding that gentle side to side motion in the hips if that feels good to you. Let's inhale through O mouth here, purse the lips, and exhale nose. Inhale through O mouth, and exhale nose. We'll continue. If you find that your breathing, it feels too close to the carpet, you can just come up onto the elbows here. Give yourself space to breathe. Few more rounds of inhale, O mouth, exhale, nose, soothing the nervous system. And then releasing the breath, come fully into the posture and relax deeply. With an inhale, begin to rise. Coming back to hands and knees. Make the knees nice and wide. And then exhale back. Bring the heart towards the earth, forehead, and again, rock side to side or be in stillness, your choice. With an inhale, rise, and observing the quality of the mind. What was the mind doing when we came to that brief moment of stillness? Just noticing without any judgment. Where did your thinking go? Back to the hands and knees, tabletop. We're going to take our right hand now underneath. We're going to lay down onto the right side. We're going to take this left hand and press for a little more twist. That's optional. You can just stay soft if you're getting enough, but you can use that hand. The feet are naturally going to want to swing over to the left a little. Just let that happen. The right foot might come towards the left foot. That's all right. And just allow the leaning and the weight to really open into the twist. Feel a sense of lengthening in the spine. Let's come back to inhale, O mouth. Exhale, nose. One more. The belly get big with the inhale. Now we're going to use the left hand to support us as we press back up to center. One nice deep breath, and we'll switch sides. Left hand goes under, and we come lying down on the left side. Use the right hand to press. Let the feet move slightly to the right. Lean towards the left in the hip and the shoulder, and just allow the opening. You can add gentle pulsing, gentle rocking, or be in stillness. Let's come back to inhale, O mouth. Exhale, nose. 2 more rounds. And with your next inhale, coming back to center, we're going to lean to one side and come sitting. All right, left leg out in front. Lean to the side and pull the flesh of your buttocks out to the side. So now you're on the inside of the sits bone. And then scooch forward through that foot a little so that the flesh of the buttocks goes out and back, and we're on the inside front of the sits bone. We're going to take the right leg and cross over to the outside of the left knee. Left foot is alive. We have awareness. We're going to hold this with our left arm and reach around with the right arm. Now there are many variations here. If you have a favorite variation that you know, you can go there. Here are a couple of options. Simply holding the leg or bringing the outside of the elbow to the outside of the knee. Use this supporting arm to help you straighten the spine. This free hand can come to the heart or it can be out. You could choose a mudra intuitively. With each inhale, focus on the lengthening of the spine, and with each exhale, deepening the twist, gently looking towards the direction that you're twisting. You feel the belly getting squished. That's good medicine right there. One more deep breath. The next inhale. Slowly release, and we'll switch sides. Bending the other knee. We're going to lean to the side, pull the flesh, and then we're going to scooch forward, get that flesh to the outside, on the front inside edge of the sits bone. And the left foot comes across. We're going to hold with the right. We're going to reach around with the left hand, noticing that the right foot is alive and engaged. With each inhale, lengthening the spine. With each exhale, deepening the twist. Perhaps adjusting the position of the right arm, noticing that there are choices. Hand can come to the heart or be dynamic in another way. We bring awareness to all parts of the body, including both hands and both feet, relaxing and expanding. Two more deep breaths. And with the next inhale, release. We're going to come to the center of our space, and we're going to come lying down. Draw the knees in, hug them, releasing the lower back. Gently rocking side to side. We're going to do a nervous system release. Beautiful move that really allows us to release tension and stress, exhaustion. We take our feet up and our fingers up, and we're just going to shake. So we're shaking. Shaking the legs, shaking the feet, shaking the hands. Let your head and neck center so you're looking right up towards the ceiling, and you're just going to become like an electric frequency. If you've never done this before, you can watch me for a moment to see that there's all kinds of ways to shake here. More or less, my arms are straight, but I can also sort of bring the hands closer together and further away from each other. The knees are more or less straight, and there's this sort of double shaking or alternate shaking. And so there's just many ways. There's vertical, there's horizontal, there's up and down, there's side to side. So just stop thinking to the best of your ability. Close the eyes or let the eyes be soft and begin to expand into the shaking where you just become like an electrical frequency, or perhaps a nebula, a star being born. We can make sound. Start to move the shoulders and the head and neck and the spine and the hips. The whole body is now shaking with the emphasis in the limbs. Big breaths. The more intense you get, the more cleansing, the more detoxing, the more release. Just a little bit longer. And release. You're just going to gently float down into a big star. Get comfortable. If your back is tight, bend the knees. Feet on the ground. Or even draw the knees in. You're just going to be still and feel everything. Closing the eyes. Bringing the mind to mantra, noticing the mind. What was it doing? Was it thinking? Was it criticizing? Was it blissing? We can redirect our thoughts with prayer, with visualization, and with a mantra. We're going to say Satanama, Satanama, the cycle of life. Satanama, 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 Satanama. Deep breath. We're going to take opposite hand to opposite foot and down. If that's too much, then you take knee to elbow. Big breaths. Maybe inhale nose, exhale mouth. into our tummies. Let's come into Sphinx pose. The hands are right by the chest and the elbows are tucked in. Feet are either together or hip width apart. We're going to take the hands off the ground so there's no weight in them and lift the back and draw the elbows back and shoulders down. Now you can put the hands on the ground and give just a little bit of support to give you 1 more inch, but most of this is your back muscles. We'll add cannon breath, O mouth breath of fire. Now, if you're a woman and you're on your moon time, you skip this. You just do long, deep breathing. Push all the breath out. Through O mouth, take a deep breath in. Lift the feet off the ground and take the hands back, palms facing up, feet are hip width apart. Hold that breath for a moment and then release. Come back to cannon breath. You might not go as fast as I am. Try half as fast if you're new to this or it starts to feel like too much. Push all the breath out. Take the hands to the side, palms facing down. Big breath in through O mouth. Hold the breath and take the hands forward. Hook the thumbs and reach. And release. So we're going to push back into child's pose. Women, when we're mooning, we don't do the breath of fire stuff. You can do all the physical things that we just did, but you'll just do long, deep breathing instead of cannon breath. Come down. Notice the mind. Be the witness without judgment. And in this moment, offer your own sacred prayer for your life, asking the universe for what you want. Inhale, we're going to roll up gently. Go ahead and get your pillow if you like to help lift the hips a little and give us a straighter spine. We come sitting in easy pose, sitting cross-legged. Bring the hands to the heart center. Close the eyes. Take 2 deep breaths. Your life, just as it is the perfect recipe for the evolution of your soul. We're going to feel the devotion of our creativity, our passions. We're going to feel the devotion that we feel towards whatever it is that we feel. We're just conjuring out this feeling of devotion inside. We're going to reach the one hand forward and the other hand comes back, and then we're going to switch and we're twisting the spine. Inhaling at center and exhaling to each side, continuing, and we're feeling that we are actually pulling into our hearts what we need to help us manifest our full potential, bringing our gifts to the world. We're calling that in, we're pulling it in. Let your breath find its own pattern as we begin to increase. As you toss the hand back, you're also letting go of old stories, letting go of the threads that hold you back. Whatever your breath is doing, turn up the volume, make it more powerful. Take a deep breath and begin to slow it down, and come back to center. Hands come to the heart. We're going to inhale, lift up, opening the hands, exhale down, touch the earth and ground, drop the head, bow in reverence to all forces of creation, the beauty of Mother Nature. Again, deep breath in. Grounding ourselves, touching the earth, bowing in reverence to this beautiful mother that nurtures us every day, giving us her water, her blood, her air, her breath, her food, her body, without asking for anything in return. She just blesses us and nurtures us and gives. Allow yourself to receive that energy, to feel her. And one more deep breath, reaching up. Offering your devotion in service of the divine, in service of beauty, in service of Mother Nature, in service of truth. And then bringing the hands back to the heart center, one hand over the other, gently aligning the physical body, the head, neck, spine. Couple deep breaths, connecting to your creative passion, connecting to your devotion, to showing up fully for this life. Asking the universe to support you, asking for what it is that you need and want most. And then bringing the hands together at heart center, we'll close our practice with 3 Oms together, connecting ourselves to all life, to the higher frequencies of creation, the innate intelligence of creation, knowing that it is within us, the divine wisdom is always available within us. May we be still enough to hear the voice of wisdom within us. And may we be strong enough to do what it asks. Namaste.